Hello, and welcome to another Today in Tarkov for Thursday, 9/23, September 23rd, 2021, or TIT, Today in Tarkov TIT, as the community has lovingly come to call it. We have a Vodka event for you today. BSG tweeted out a manifest kind of picture. I looked at the translated version of it, didn't see a lot of information that I could glean too much from it, other than the dates are a year off. It's 9/23/20. Something like that, but nothing there really to read. Big event is in the game. You go, you find a vodka. It looks the same. It has the same icon. It has the same name, but when you open it up, it's got a big list of stats. Now, I have the old vodkas. You can still find the old vodkas on the flea market. You can still craft the old vodkas. And the new vodka has the same stats as the old vodka plus a bunch of other stuff. Anything from a random buff, 20% for strength or, endurance, all the way to negative buffs on metabolism and weight carry. There is also a 5% chance that it will kill you instantly. So you'll drink it and die. Kind of like the obdolbos, the stim that Sanitar makes, the Gator stim that he makes that they did in the pre-wipe events before 12.11. Little tidbit down at the bottom, the text is the same as far as what it is, but there's another line that talks about this is a batch from 12.11 warehouse, which I think is just patch 12.11, kind of a clever way to integrate that in there into the name. Another change that they made is they changed the weights of some of the intel items. For those of you that were using SAS drives and stuff to strength train, it's not going to work anymore. They have patched that out. Guess they didn't like you doing that. I never thought that was really the best way, personal preference, to strength train. I've always depended on shotgun shells because they cost anywhere from 10 to 15k per raid, and you can throw them out once you get done and reset that diminishing returns. This is where you get that little red down arrow on your skill box. You can reset that and then get even more strength points each raid if you want to do that. I haven't strength trained this wipe at all. I haven't really seen a need to, so this doesn't matter much to me. All right, on crafting, we'll do a quick review here. These are the top crafts for each module on 24-hour prices. So you got wires, bleach, meds, VPXs, and then moonshine breaking even, and Williston's costing you the least amount of money. So in the workbench, couple of specific prices for power cords and wires. Try to get your power cords for 10k or less. It's doable. I see them all the time cheaper than that. That's when I snatch them up. And then sell your wires and stacks for more than 9,000. You might even be able to push 10,000. I put 9 in here because I think that fits more to the community and what they're going to be able to fit. Capacitors still holding on strong. Aim for 20,000 on your PSUs and 7,000 on your little red screwdrivers. Obviously, you can beat that better. And then I got 9750 plugged into here for capacitor sale. You can push 10k on these. 9750 seems like a more for sure sale. Magnets, same deal, 10,000 on the hard drives. Try to sell your magnets for over 25,000. Green gunpowder, aim for 54k. That's where I've been selling mine at and been pretty successful at it. I haven't got any back. Fogs, I think this is a pretty slept on craft. You can make a ton of money here, especially if you get your fuses in like that 9 and 8k range, and your 40 milligram grenades even cheaper. And sometimes 2-3 times a week you can push VOG 25s into that like 20-21k range for sale and make a ton of money with them. Now I've got to clear out the green here to talk about the most profitable craft, the biggest one that's going to make you the most money. It's SP6 now. So BP has fallen. It's no longer the king. It's been the king of the single largest, most profitable craft. It's SP6 now. And you can do a lot better than that, especially if you get your gunpowder in that 50k range. Aim for 50,000, which I'll plug that in here real quick, just so we can see. And your xenomorphs for if you're able to get them for under 9,500, great. It's pretty hard to get them for less than 10, but here's a reason to snatch up 2 of them if you want to craft this at night when you log off. And then try to sell your SP6 for pushing like 750. So the SP6 selling for 677. If you can push 750 with that, even more the merrier, the more money you're going to make there. Laboratory, not a ton to talk about. Obviously, I craft the slings and the scav vests and the fabric because it's easy. You can make really good money with bleach though if you shop for your components, and even fleece and bandages can make you money. And then the lucky scav junk box is your night craft, but make sure you are selling it to therapists, not on the flea market, because it'll cost you quite a bit to sell it on the flea market, and that's where it's selling at right now, is about $765 on the flea market. Anyways, it's selling for the same price as you would sell it to therapist. So just keep that in mind when you're making the scav junk box. Sell it to therapist unless you're trying to grind up your flea market rating. The Intel Center, not much is changing here. There's a couple of things that are getting more valuable. I've seen people talking about GPUs. crafting these. I don't like it because the craft is literally 4 days. And that's a long time to craft for 95,000 when you can craft almost as much in a day and a half, things like that. So for me, I cycle between Intel and flash drive because those are the fastest two. It helps level up your hideout skill. But if you want to make the most money, right now, VPXs are the way to go. Over at the med station, not much change here. Meds, AI2s, SJ6s. Your defibs are your long craft. You can make money with the defib. You just need to make sure you shop your components and try to get them a lot cheaper. You know, aim for less than 20,000 on magnets or take them out of raid. And then your wires and capacitors, either use ones you've crafted or buy them cheaper than they're showing here, and you'll do just fine. Now, nutrition unit, like it's been for a while, you can't really make money here. I'm crafting slickers and Willistons for my hideout skill upgrades, and then I just sell the Willistons because they lose me the least amount of money, and then I use slickers for the scav case barter, which is the scav vest barter, which then I craft into fabrics. So with that, we'll leave it there. Usual, the shout out for the Patreons, let them roll in the credits. Those guys are a huge help. I'm super grateful for their support. And then lastly, thank you to you guys for all watching the video. You guys helped this make this thing work, so appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video.